right, we're gonna see if we can shine this puppy up a little bit. So that thing's pretty foggy. This is a 2014 too, so that's extra. It's extra rough for being a new car with only 40,000 miles. This one's not as bad. Let's see if we can clean that up a little bit too. I'm not really too worried about this one. Just, that's noticeably worse. Let's see what we can do. All right, so phase one, I just used a rubber glove and rubbed some of this stuff. Get this stuff at Walmart. But I've seen a video of somebody do that online. It's kind of hard to tell with the shadows, but it did clean it up a lot. So that's with the shadow blocked. So that's just rubbing some of this stuff on with my hands, and it made a huge difference. It might be kind of hard to tell the difference in the pictures, especially when the sun hits it, but it's probably about halfway fixed at this point. Once the sun hits it, you kind of can't really tell, but when I put a little bit on this side, looks a little bit better too. But that was a noticeable difference. Just rubbing that on with my bare hand and then wiping it off. So second round, I'm gonna try some of this stuff. And this involves a little bit of wet sanding and buffing, pretty much. Just follow the directions on here. You get this at Walmart as well. This is like 10 bucks. So, it's hard to tell with that light blasting on here how much better that looks, but once you get rid of the light, you can see you can see it's obviously better than it was with just that quick little thing. So let's give this a shot and see how much better it gets or not. All right, we're gonna put on my third coat. All we're using is the Mother's Power Plastics and then the ball kit that comes with the kit. So I'm not even doing wet sanding. Oh, just kidding. I need to plug this in. A little bit better already. Oh yeah. Damn. You guys tell that? Can you guys see that? Major difference. Wow. Holy moly. That's not even wet sanding, guys. I don't even think we're gonna need to wet sand at this point. Okay, let's take a look at this. Look at the difference on that. Sorry, I'm recording this backwards, so the footage sucks. Be patient with me. That is a huge difference for literally just 5 minutes of work. foggy that thing was. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that as it is. That's good. So what we did here, to recap, is I just used this as a first try. This probably got maybe 20-25% of it off just by rubbing this on a glove on my hand and just doing circles. Okay, and then the second, from there, I used this stuff, the Mother's Power Plastics. I did 3 coats of this without any wet sanding, and I just used the little attachment that comes with the kit. So this whole kit was 10 bucks at Walmart. I mean, that paid for itself already. And I still have a whole bottle to go. So we're gonna call that good. Guys, tell me what you think. I could probably do some wet sanding on that and get it perfect, but I'm gonna say that's at about 90% perfect right there, and we're gonna leave it right there. It's not a brand new car, just wanted it to look acceptable, and we are good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, back again. One more thing I forgot. So the last video, or the last little clip you seen, I didn't show how I was applying it. So this is really all you do, guys. Just put some on here. Okay, I'm doing this with one hand, so bear with me. Okay, and then just dab it on there a few times. I'm gonna hit this light real quick just to see if I can clean this up at all. I haven't hit this light yet, so need a little bit more. That should be good. So I had already had this done before I started recording that last clip. That's why you could see it already on the light. Just dab it on there and start buffing. Okay, obviously I don't have 10 hands, so that's what I had done on the other side before I buffed it. So, damn, she's looking fresh. Okay guys, good luck. And we are done. Look at that. Now they match pretty much perfectly. Oh man, that's a huge difference on this car. It was looking rusty. You can even see my reflection in there. Yep, no more foggy in this right here. Wow. Remember guys, that is no wet sanding. That's just 5 quick minutes, easy stuff. Good to go. All right, guys, so a few more things I want to talk about. So I have done that process on several different cars, and the first thing that I tried, sometimes it works better on certain cars and sometimes it doesn't do much at all. So it's more kind of about having different things to try, because certain cars will be harder to get their headlights cleaned up. Certain cars will be easier. Every car is going to be different. It's going to depend on how old the car is, how long that headlight has been beat down like that. So it's more just kind of about having different things to try. I've tried all the little different random things, and this combination seemed to work best. So if the car was older and that headlight was even worse, and you tried those 2 steps and it was still foggy, then you would try the wet sand. And the wet sand comes in that box of the Mother's new lens, and it shows you how to do it. There's a few different steps of wet sanding, and that can really clean things up good. So I didn't need to do that since they cleaned up really easy with the first 2 things that I had tried. So just a couple things I wanted to mention, but there's little sandpapers for wet sanding in that box. I just didn't need to use them on this car. That car cleaned up really easy. So keep in mind, guys, certain cars, depending on how soon you catch them before they get really foggy and really dull and really scratched looking, if they're really bad, that's probably when you'll need to do the wet sanding. Okay, so just try out different things, see what works for you, and have some fun with it. Thanks for watching, guys.